Alright, so I had to take the hood off from the latches here because the release is all caught up in here. I already cut one off here, but I'm gonna have to, I just cannot get that release to come at all. I pulled the cable and it popped, but it just won't, you know, it's too mangled. That's where a lot of the hit was. And you know, praise the Lord, I don't think, I hear something in here, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't see anything directly rubbing, so it could be this electric fan right here still going and just hitting right in here. It's busted right here at the top at the mount for the radiator, but there's actually not any wet spots, so I don't even know if it really has a leak. So she got really, really lucky, and hopefully we can get this stuff taken apart, get a new front end, and you know, radiator support, cut that off, maybe weld something back on that side. This side's actually pretty decent. The first bend is right here, just outside of the headlight. So we'll see. We got to get this cut off of here, and then we'll be able to pull this out from it and start the car up again and see if that's what the sound's from. Okay, so I've got that loosened up so I can open and shut the door. To get the rest of the way off, you got to take that runner board across the bottom underneath the door, and I'll get that off in a few minutes. But right now I'm just gonna get it hooked up to, gonna have to move it back and put the winch on the van, I guess. And we're going to try to pull this out away from here a little bit to find out if that's what the noise was from that fan, and kind of just move that battery up some and kind of see what the damage is. So if you don't have a frame jack, we're going to use our winch hookup that we made, and we'll see how it works. Okay, that looks good for that spot. I'm going to move it over some more and do it again. So the basic repair for this is to just replace it. The part is only $60, and it comes as an assembly all the way over to here. Comes with all this piece, all of this underneath the radiator, and all the way on this side. This is what it looks like without it bent. So the only way to get it off is to remove all these spot welds, right? And you take it off of here, and then there's a couple on the inside I got to get for this piece. And the problem I'm having is I can't get my drill in here to get these spot welds because of this brace. I was able to do it over here because, you know, this part's all wrecked and cracked. So what I'm going to try is this little Dremel tool, because a lot of people will just grind this piece down right here until it separates. So on this side, there's you don't actually have to do those two. It's just these two here and two here, right here. There's 4 on this piece, 2 here, 2 on the other side of that side, and 2. So there's like a little flap. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on that one, and then I only have 2 left on this side. So, but somehow I've got to figure out how to get in there, because again, on the underside here, you have these, then you have some under here. You can get to those 2, but they're on this side. So you got to get a drill to go that way, but this will fit in there. So I'm gonna try that grinding that way. Well, let's see if it works. Yeah, just a little bit hard. You got to figure out where exactly you're going, so you got to cover. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, you need to make sure that you get all of that down deep, and then kind of go around the edge. So you're going to want about a nickel, maybe a quarter sized all the way around it, and then it'll work great. So I'm gonna get the rest of those off. It's probably gonna take a while. Okay, so I got all the spot welds off. I only went through 3 of those discs, so that worked pretty good. You just got to make sure you get enough of it off. I had to go back a couple of times. When I tried to break it with the air hammer, it wasn't quite through. So just keep going, and you'll get them off of there and get it down far enough that they'll pop through. So now it's just a matter of prying this bent piece off. This side has quite a bit of room. It's coming pretty easy. But over here, I think it's this piece right here that's bent. So I just got to get everything out of the way so it'll come out of there. Give it some clearance. I could have taken the radiator back off, but we'll see if I can get it off of here without doing that. I don't want to do all those lines again. Still got one over here in the corner. It's held on with a clip. Let me get that off. That's part of the problem. Right in here, I still got this attached. It's actually a weld, so I may have to break those two right there and drill them out because it's still attached to this piece. Yeah, that did it. Just that one little piece hanging on over here. Now it just slides off pretty easy. You have to maneuver it around this hose here. I guess you could take them off, but I think you just slide it in there somehow. Oh, there goes my bungee cord. Something attached. There we go. Got that off of there. Okay, now I just got to get that part. Well, I need to straighten this. Actually, probably what I'll do is when we find the donor car, I may just cut this off right here. If you can see that. Yeah, cut it right here, and then maybe take these spot welds off. I'm gonna look. Maybe I can just take this whole piece off on this side here, because it kind of ends about right here. So maybe I can get this whole piece off and just replace that. So we'll see. If not, we'll just do it kind of like we did the Bronco and cut it right here behind. And best guess where to cut the other one. This bracket didn't get bent, so you know, maybe if we cut, looks like it starts right here, so maybe if we cut in the center of this hole up, then we can do that. But I'm going to try to get this off of here, and then that'll be a lot easier, I think.